look at me, I'm
Hey guys, welcome to this week's Revan Auto 717 blog. I'm currently working on the beater car, the Nissan Maxima. So I'm just trying to change the alternator, have it about halfway done right now. Figured I would just kind of throw together a video. This week is just really hectic, trying to get things together for the truck. I know a lot of people have been asking now when I'm going to change the headers, so I started getting all the stuff I need. Been doing a lot of research, and I do apologize for taking so long on changing the headers out. I just been reading some nightmares about it on trying to get the bolts out and the bolts break and all that stuff. So just trying to make sure I do it right and don't screw it up, because right now that's my daily driver. So hopefully here in the next week I'm gonna just kind of tear into it, and we'll just see what we can come up with and hope for the best. So I just wanted to get the Nissan Maxima running, that way I can at least use that in case it rains, because can't really drive the Mustang in the rain. So just kind of trying to figure some things out here. So right now I'm working on the Nissan Maxima, and I'll get you up to speed on exactly what I got done, and we'll try to get this thing fixed and running and driving here shortly. Okay guys, so let me just grab the light here. So here is the old alternator. Pulled it out. It goes down in there, which I had to pull off the actual AC compressor, which is right there. There's 4 bolts that held that on, and I had to loosen up the belt, which the adjuster is right there. So I had to loosen that up, and then actually there's a bolt on the actual pulley. I think it was a 9/16 bolt that I had to loosen up, and that way it would move up and down. So I got that. Had to pull off the wheel over here. There was some plastic on the side that I had to pull off, and then there was some plastic on the front here in the front, and I had to pull that all off. I'll try to, it's kind of hard to show, but you can kind of see there's the alternator hanging just loosely. Over here I have the new alternator. Got to throw it up in there and throw it back together, and should work then. So I'm going to throw this thing in here, and I will touch base with you guys when I get this thing installed. Okay guys, so got the alternator in. Kind of hard to see, but you can kind of see it in there. Got the alternator in, got the belt tensioned. Everything is looking very good. So I'm just going to try to clean up here a little bit, and should be good to go. Just going to have to throw a battery in it, and see if, cross my fingers, and see if it is fixed, and I'm really hoping it is, and then should be good to go. I did notice when I had the tires off, the calipers on the front, well at least on this side, is pretty much shot. So I'm going to have to get some new calipers for it, but I'm going to kind of do it over, and then I'm going to have to get it inspected, and we'll be good to go, and should be able to sell this one pretty quick. So just going to kind of end it here, and maybe I'm going to throw a battery in it here, and I'll show you if it's all fixed up. Hey guys, so I got everything hooked up, got a battery installed. I'm going to try to start this thing up. Oops, just got to unlock it. Okay. Have the plate and everything for it here. Just got to install this. I apologize for it being so dark. Well, the lights are off. Everything looks pretty good. Walk around here to the front. Everything sounds good. Alternator's charging, I guess. I mean, the ultimate thing is for me to put a voltmeter on there. So I'm going to go grab a voltmeter and see if I can test to see that the alternator is indeed charging. But just by looking at the lights in here, it is. So I'm really tickled with that. But yeah, I mean, this is awesome. So just got to clean this thing up. It's very dirty. I don't know how much you can see in this. I do apologize, like I said before. So I'm gonna probably try to take this maybe around the block. I think it is actually like almost 11 o'clock, so might wait till tomorrow. But you know what? Let's just take this around the block. I'm gonna get everything ready, and I'm gonna take you guys with me around the block, and we'll see if it is indeed working. Okay, so we are going to take this thing around the block. The brakes are really rusty. They sound awful. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Definitely need to adjust the brakes, so I'm gonna try not to go too fast, but we can at least hear it. Tranny seems to be shifting good. Barely has any fuel, so definitely gonna have to get some gas for it. But yeah, I mean, it seems so far to be running pretty good. Guess the true test is turning on some. Gotta address that. The heat only, or the fan only works on the 4th setting. There's 3, 2, and then 1. So I'm gonna have to figure out why the actual fan itself is not working on the first 3 settings and only on the 4th one. Don't want to turn it on because I'm sure it's probably be annoying on the video. So I'm going to drive a little bit farther here and pull up to the end of this road, and I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to call this a success. But yeah, I mean, all the lights are out on the dash, which is awesome. Very happy with that. So basically, guys, currently I have $250 I paid for the vehicle. I paid $67 for the alternator, and then for taxes and all that crap was about 120 bucks. So all said and done, 250 plus 120, so that is 370, and then for another 60, make that 70 bucks. Let's do 440. So $440 I am currently in this vehicle. So I am very impressed. I mean, this thing is really good. The only thing I'm gonna have to do yet is I'm gonna try to see if I can get some calipers for it. I'm gonna turn around right here. I don't go too far. I'm not sure how this is for when the if this actual fuel gauge works or not. So I'm just gonna turn around here quick. So yeah, I mean, for under $450, I have this thing up and running. No gauges, or check gauges on, I guess you would call that. So I mean, I would call this a mission success. I'm gonna try to detail it this weekend, and I'm gonna try to put it for sale. I'm gonna shoot for like $1,800 to $2,000 for this thing, and we'll kind of see how it goes. And then also when I get back here, I just kind of want to get you guys up to speed on the Chevy, my Chevy build. I know some of you guys have been asking about when am I going to put the long tube headers on, and I was kind of waiting for this to get finished so I could drive it for a little bit while I do that. So since this thing is driving good, I'm going to try to get a sticker slapped on it, and then I will undergo the header install on the Silverado. I know it's been, I don't know, way too long since I bought the headers, and then till I install it. I do apologize for taking so long, but I do promise, guys, that I will have that installed, and I do a good video of me installing that and how they actually fit, because I know, I'm sure there's some guys that are eager to see how the Pro Tuning Lab long tube headers fit on a Silverado. So I'm going to get back to the house, and I'm going to get you up to speed on what all I bought for the Silverado, and what I plan to install when I do the long tube headers. So we're just probably about 5 seconds from my house. So I'm gonna pull up in here and then we'll get out and I'll show you what we're doing. Oops, accidentally ran the way. Okay guys, so just got home. I'm gonna lock up the car for the night. Okay, so on to what I bought for the Silverado. Let me just get them out. You can actually see how freaking dusty everything is just from me working. I got these this week, so let me just grab it. Okay, I apologize. This is very crude, but just kind of gets me what I need. I got some new spark plugs. I got some new Chevy specific header bolts. And I have the actual long tube headers, of course, buried way down in there. So I'm going to have to pull that out. And then on a side note, I've been working on my new valve covers for the coil on or the cop conversion. So I'm going to be doing a video here soon for that. And then not this upcoming weekend, but the following weekend is all 4 nationals, and I plan to have my car there. So hope to see you guys there if you are going to attend that. I'm going to try to get this done before I go. So we'll kind of see how that goes. But also plan on working on this. So I got some new spark plugs. These are the AC Delco. Let's see if I can pull one out and show you exactly, because I actually kind of forgot. They're the rapid fire. Let's see where the number is, but usually they're on the side here. I do apologize. I'm not really ready. They're just AC Delco 6s, and they are just OEM replacement plugs with what AutoZone recommended. So just kind of going with what they recommended, and of course I drop it. So, but I am going to end it here. I'm going to call this mission success for the Nissan Maxima beater build. Gonna get some gas in it. I'm gonna throw the plate on it and just kind of run it as it is, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm very, very tickled with how this thing turned out. Couldn't be more happy with it. Runs good, just need some fuel in it and a new inspection sticker. So I'm going to end it here, guys, and look forward to seeing you in the upcoming videos and all the videos to come. So stay tuned. Have a good one, guys. Bye.